So talk to me about this. Things have been tough for SMB. You guys did some cuts a few months ago, but this is a big acquisition at a time when people are talking a lot about AI. Why is it worth all that cash?
Well, we're excited about the opportunity to extend our platform to include GPU infrastructure, which historically we've had standard compute, standard infrastructure as a service. We've now broadened that, which is going to enable a whole new slew of opportunities and developers and small businesses to create applications to leverage the exciting things happening around LLM and this new extension of the artificial intelligence capabilities in the market.
Well, the reason why I think that this is so important to watch, people might not understand what DigitalOcean is or what you do, but you're really providing those IT services to smaller companies. And a lot of the use out of AI is going to come from developers within specific industries finding models that actually allow them to get ahead. So you could be a canary in the coal mine here for where the real value is in AI. Is that why you did this acquisition? And how soon do you think it's going to start to deliver the value that you expect to see here?
Yeah, I think you're making a very important point, which is we differentiate in the marketplace by focusing in a purpose-built way our entire slew of IT infrastructure services to people really early in the journey, whether they're individual developers just testing an idea, people launching a startup, just getting a liftoff, or managing a small, medium-sized business, which for us is businesses less than 500 employees. They need help. They need simplicity. They need support. They need the documentation, all the things that we provide that enable customers to have an incredible experience, to remove the blockers. Whereas in large enterprises, they have big armies of IT and DevOps people. Our customers don't. We provide that. And I think what that's going to enable is these early stage ideas to get liftoff on our platform, combined with Paperspace. Whereas I think some of the broader conversation that's been happening in AI on your network and everywhere in the business community is around the enterprise, which is a different use case. And we're very distinguished in our end of the market. And we think we're going to have a powerful set of capabilities to enable this new slew of applications in AI and generative AI.
Yancey, before we dive into that, it's Kelly here. And again, thanks for your time. Because you focus on a lot of small and medium-sized businesses under 500 employees, this is kind of ground zero for the economy right now, where they're facing higher borrowing costs and they're facing, all of these pressures. Can you tell us, how is that client doing? What is your sense of their condition this year, say, versus 12 months ago?
Yeah, it's interesting. I would say 12 months ago, everyone got hit with a shock to the system in terms of the slowing pace of growth. I'd say we're now in a more normalized or a new normal where we're growing slower, but our customers are still growing. They're optimistic. We've put out surveys around that, and we're helping them. And again, I think our business model really helps customers who don't have that capability internally, that expertise to better utilize the services, et cetera. So what I'd say is those customers are growing, slower rates, but optimistic. And I'd say it's a much more stable environment where we were seeing deceleration a year ago. I think we're much more in a more stable but low growth environment today.
Yancey, we had Amazon CEO Andy Jassy on the network last week making the case for Amazon's potential in AI and really making the case that Amazon's custom chips, price value wise, are just as good as NVIDIA. Is that true from your perspective? Because you're not going to have the same kind of access to Amazon's chips that you might to the likes of NVIDIA, eventually AMD, Intel. How much of an advantage do those companies have, and how does that put you in position with Paperspace to really make progress?
Well, again, I think first of all, we think this is a massive market. I mean, the cloud infrastructure market itself is north of $100 billion just for the SMB and developer part of the market that we play in. That's obviously a different market than those of AWS and others play in. So, but the aggregate amount of money that's being spent to transform the economy through cloud is big, and AI is just going to be additive to that. So I think this is a big sandbox, big ocean for all of us to play in. And, I think our end of the market, I think your point, whether we need this extra special, customized, curated set of chips and capability versus can we leverage, perhaps we do currently through Paperspace with NVIDIA. We have strong relationships with the others that you mentioned in our core business. That's been more than sufficient for us to provide a very high performance compute platform that's enabling all these applications. So I don't think that is as big a concern for us in the segment of the market, which is still 100 billion plus that we're playing.